Good morning. The energy is quite all over the place. I'm not sure if you can feel it, but lots of people around me, including myself, are being forced to really slow down and just not forced, but I mean the body language or the circumstances in life asking us to slow down. And I'm just laughing at myself because it's literally the hardest thing for me to do is to slow down. And my husband often say like just stop for a moment, and it's so triggering and I have no idea. Well, I have idea why. It's been years of just literally blah, blah, blah. Just going, doing, feeling the void and then turning into stillness and meditation, like this really deep contrast of being a mom, being at work, doing all sorts of things around the house and all sorts of activities, and then turning into stillness and meditation. And life is really teaching me that this is not sustainable at all. It's bringing meditation into a daily life, into everything we do. We can do it peacefully. It doesn't have to be this big contrast and black and white. It's definitely not a way that you would be able to sustain for a long time. So, yeah, now having lots of time to decide on my own how I want to spend this time, what I want to do. It's still the old way of being is sometimes quite loud, and I fall into the old patterns. And then I'm reminded again and again that this is definitely not the way. And I just felt called to come here and encourage you to fill the void with love instead of doing. That's sustainable. We want more love in our lives. And yeah, the doing is literally the part of us that thinks that it's a program. It's a program. Freaking program. Like, that is the part of us that thinks that we don't deserve receiving without pushing, without just this frenetic energy. And if you think about abundance and money as energy, can compare this to the very air we breathe. You don't even think about it, it comes and goes. But having all of these programs around money, that it is hard to make the money, and then all these beliefs around rich people being evil and all this nonsense, then we slowly start living from that place, not even knowing this belief is still so loud in the background. And yeah, I'm not saying don't do anything and wait for money to fall into your lap. You can try. But when your body is asking for a break, when you feel like you are exhausted and you don't feel the motivation, there is a reason for it. Sometimes the body just need a little day or two, or we need more nature and yeah, good food and just nurturing a book, a blanket, and then we feel motivated. Very naturally it comes. And from that motivation, it feels effortless to do any action. It is not productivity, it is really coming from the soul that wants to pursue certain things. But it feels completely different, and this is for me right now the lesson. You know, just starting my own business, it's a very new way of being for me. So I need to learn that the working hours are the hours that you decide will be the working hours. So simple things like that. But often being in my head and just thinking, okay, this is the next thing, next thing, next thing. And when you are in the next thing, you are not here. So, you know, your energy is just leaking away into the next thing that is not here yet. So what's the point? Yeah, so very much learning right now, and I love the journey and I love the people who come to my life and just remind me and just really remind me, um, you know, how to enjoy life and just be here now. Yeah.